Gift Cards for Terrorists: How an 18-year-old Tried to Fund ISIS. Now, this is pretty interesting. In a chilling twist of youthful naivete and sinister intentions, 18-year-old Mateo Ventura from Massachusetts found himself ensnared in legal jeopardy after attempting to fund ISIS using gift cards. Through encrypted messaging, Ventura unwittingly sent approximately $1,700 worth of gift cards to an undercover FBI agent posing as an ISIS sympathizer. Prosecutors assert that Ventura intended for these gift cards to be sold on the dark web to financially support ISIS. Astonishingly, Ventura allegedly sent an audio message in which he pledged his allegiance to the terrorist group. Furthermore, he attempted to negotiate with the FBI, offering insider information on ISIS in exchange for $10 million. Despite the evidence against him, Mateo's father, Paul Ventura, maintained his son's innocence, attributing the misunderstanding to his learning and developmental disabilities. My son said, "Dad, I don't understand. I didn't do anything wrong." Paul recounts of the moment the FBI arrested Mateo, reflecting the family's shock and disbelief at the charges. So, let me give a little bit of background. So, in Massachusetts, there was this teenager, and Mateo, through one way or another, got very attracted to ISIS. And he believed that he was sending money to ISIS via gift cards, in which basically, by the way, guys, if there are people trying to get you to send them money online via gift cards, it's a scam. Okay, it's a scam. Just like public education, be really aware of if anyone asks you to do that, they're trying to defraud you. So the idea is that he goes to buy a gift card and then he gives the information of the gift card to someone else, a second party, and then that second party will sell the amount of credits on the gift card for slightly less than originally cost, right? But they still are making the majority of the money back. So this is a way that you can kind of send people money with there being not a real paper trail, right? Or way less of a paper trail. Um, and he first sent them around $700 worth of money when he was still a teenager. He was still a minor. He was still legally a child. And then he ended up sending them a second batch of money via gift cards when he was a legal adult. And what's very interesting is that he pledged his allegiance to ISIS, but at the same time, in separate lines of communication, he reached out to the FBI to tell the FBI that he had insider information on ISIS and that if the FBI paid him $10 million, he would give him this information. So it was almost like he was trying to play double agent, but doing it in a very, very inept way.
You're
And
trying to be polite.
I'm trying to be polite because this person reportedly possibly has developmental disabilities. That this is a real thing that his father has alleged. Um, and so what do you think about this, Armin? I want to ask you that first because I have some trepidations about this, shall we say?
I mean, I was thinking about how can he possibly get out of this? The guy pledged allegiance. How do you accidentally send money to Al Qaeda? And then when you get caught, you're like, "What did I do wrong?" I'm like, um, um, you're like clearly trying to fund them, like you were pledged allegiance. You figured out a way to try to
Right.
send them money without being caught. But then before he got caught, he was trying to like sell information to FBI, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's just an idiot, not necessarily, you know. I mean, I think he's just an idiot. I don't think like is he even Muslim? He doesn't seem like he's even Muslim. Is he even Muslim?
On the reporting that I have seen, it hasn't been very explicit about if he ended up converting or what. That's not entirely clear to me. What I think is interesting was, like,
He's just stupid.
did he ever have any contact with anyone that was actually part of ISIS? Or was he talking to undercover agents the entire time? Because this is a controversial thing that the FBI does,
Oh,
in which they
entrapment.
entrap people, and sometimes
Yeah.
that entrapment is justified, and then there are times when people have serious
Um,
concerns about if that entrapment
no,
ever
they would have to
justified.
report it. No, no, this can't be I don't think this is entrapment. When you arrest somebody with entrapment, then you come out and I mean, when it was FBI agents you talk to, they will come and tell that this is how we got them. You can't just not say that.
What do you mean? I don't
Li
understand.
like, if this kid, if he sent money to like, he probably did send money to ISIS. It wasn't just talking to FBI agents. Okay, but here's the thing. Unfortunately, this is how the law works. If you send money to ISIS and then be like, "Well, I didn't know I was doing something stupid. I thought I was being like a spy, and I was going to make money from being a good spy and shit like that." You're going to go to like you ended up. ISIS is now funded $700 because of you. So, ISIS has now an extra $700 because of you. So I don't know. Like, what is that?
Well,
What happens when you're
he never actually sent money. He never actually
Oh,
sent
he
money to
didn't?
ISIS. No,
He didn't? Oh,
no.
okay, okay. Well, I don't know. Then maybe he needs a good lawyer. I don't
Clearly.
Yeah. But what happens when you are not mentally ill, but you're an idiot? That's like a really bad place to be.
Oh,
Because, you know, because if you're mentally ill, then like you need help. But if you're an idiot, then you might do something criminal when you didn't intend to do something criminal. But that's not how the law works, and you still have to be punished
what's that
because
quote where it's like, "Never attribute to malice what you can attribute to incompetence"?
yeah, but that's not a good rule. Some people
In
have
general,
there's a
yeah.
lot of malice. That's not there's a lot of malice, so don't so but again, I don't here's the thing, we don't know what happened here, okay? But whether or not he meant to fund ISIS or try to catch them and make money off of it, that what he did is illegal. And
Mhm.
if we say like, well, he was an idiot, maybe the punishment could be maybe if he gets a lawyer that he could show that he didn't mean to fund ISIS, he was trying to like, if you get a good lawyer, maybe he could reduce the punishment with a slap on the, wrist and go home. I don't know. I have no idea.
It's so
Again, we need a lot more
tricky though,
details.
because he sent the first batch of money, which was almost $1,000 before the majority of the money that he sent was before he was 18. It was when he was still a
Yeah, yeah.
minor. And then they waited a period of months
Mm.
before when he sent this another second batch after he turned 18. And then what's also
Int-
interesting is he even went to go buy a plane ticket to go to Cairo, but he never
inter-
left. He never went. He never rescheduled. He never even canceled his flight.
Mhm. So here's the thing: we don't know. This could be either a case of somebody getting um riled up to join ISIS, like got motivated to join ISIS or got motivated to be a spy that takes down ISIS. It could be a stupid kid. I
Yeah,
don't know which one of them is.
delusion.
It could be an idiot kid that thinks that it's cool to join ISIS, or an idiot kid that thinks that he could go and be an insider spy and take down ISIS. Either way is stupid. But unfortunately, one of them is criminal. One of
Mhm,
them is still criminal, but like with good intentions.
mhm.
But I don't know. I don't know. I guess we have to. You need more information to figure out
Oh,
how this case goes.
man. Well, I tell you one thing, there's gonna be a full assessment of his capacity going into this prosecution because
Yeah.
this is so wild. Like, the idea of here's the thing, this is what's kind of funny to me, is the gift cards that were used were mostly for, like, the Google Play Store, but some of them were for, like, GameStop and, like, Dick's Sporting Goods. So the idea
Mm.
of funding ISIS with, like, GameStop gift cards is hilarious.
Oh my god. Did the companies that the gift cards were for come out and say, like, anything? Because this is really bad marketing for their gift cards.
Not that I've seen. I
Uh,
mean, it's not even, like, anything to do with those companies in general. It's just, like, at any,
yeah.
um,
But
drugstore
I know, but these
in
companies,
America, you
I
can
know, but
buy
these
a gift
companies are
card.
okay, yeah, I know, but these companies are so sensitive about being even mildly associated with something like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you have your ads running on a video that might be controversial, they will pull out the entire ad campaign from like YouTube or Twitter or something like that. So even though like we know that you're not supporting that, like no, our ads should not be like even close to what is happening over there. So I know they are pretty sensitive. I know,
Yeah.
but
I mean, at the same time,
yeah,
this is literally a matter of you just going into Walgreens and picking up any gift card off the shelf, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the the company has 0 control over that. Um, yeah. This was definitely a headline I was not expecting to see this week, and that's part of why I wanted to cover it.
Good, good, good.